Incorporating hemp into my daily life has really changed my health and wellness regimen for the better. So I've incorporated hemp as a source of protein, as a replacement for dairy, and as an alternate to so many allergens. You know, as we get older, our bodies don't respond to things as well, such as dairy, such as meat, and gluten, for example. So with that, replacing hemp and using it not only in my diet but on my skin, using it for the environmental aspect as far as using it in place of cotton for things like my hat and my shirt, and then looking at the future, you know, like in 1942, Henry Ford came up with the first hemp car. So with that,
good. No, that was perfect.
came up with the first hemp car. So using not only the body as hemp, but the fuel that it runs on is hemp. So this is helping our environment, this is helping our economy, and it's helping our health and wellness. So incorporating into my daily life has really changed that, and it's given me so much motivation to go out and teach other people of the many uses and benefits that you may not already realize. And once we can get to a place where the demand is high enough and we're eliminating plastics and papers and cotton, then the expense of hemp isn't going to be what it is now. It's one of those things where you pay for it, more for it now than you do other things, but if enough people are on the same page, we can eliminate that.
Oh no, that's dope. That's dope. So, would you say that there's a specific passion and drive that you find out here more in DC? And if you do feel that way, where does that love for DC come from?
Well, the love for DC is just, this has been my city since I've lived in Virginia. So with being in proximity, it just makes sense to start here and be able to reach even further east. You know, I've been to New York on several occasions where I can also speak to people, doctors, attorneys, and people that are interested in learning more about hemp. And why not just kind of start where you're comfortable and where people know you, and then branch out and meet people in other markets that are doing the same thing. And that's kind of what I've been able to do, just growing in the hemp and cannabis industry.
Okay, so you kind of have a good foot in the door, and your knowledge about startups and just in general. Like, what would you hope to see change for small businesses in your industry, startups in general? Mm-hmm. Like, what kind of positive things you think you can bring to the table, or what kind of the things that you hope to see might maybe allow accessibility or just feasibility of being a startup company a little bit better for the everyday person?
Diversity is a given. I'd like to see more entrepreneurs, people of color, outside of, you know, just what you kind of see in a lot of the marketplace. I like to see the diversity, and then kind of getting away from just selling and looking at the greater purpose and uplifting other people and having them grow with the brand. So that's my ultimate goal, is to encourage people, give them the same courage and things that I've learned through hemp as far as my confidence and being able to relate it to a healthy regimen, and just giving any entrepreneur, whether they're in this industry or not, kind of that as a tool for growth and whatever you can relate it to. It kind of starts with our core, and the entrepreneur is the core of their business, so why not feed that ship the best fuel that you can, with hemp being the start of all of that.